Munich, the world first witnessed a man who by common consent is the finest amateur of them all, Teofilo Stevenson.
He's a superstar, yeah.
Stevenson was a 6'4" Adonis with film star looks and a fearsome right hand that left opponents in pieces on the canvases of the world. He was Cuba's answer to Muhammad Ali, charismatic inside and outside the ring, and the ultimate personification and justification of the Cuban system.
Oh, Stevenson's got him with the right hand, and he staggers over to the ropes, and I don't think his legs will hold him, they won't. Down on the seat of his pants.
It's not against the American people, it's against the government. It's against the hostile policy they've imposed on us for over 40 years. That stupid blockade that tried to choke all the Cuban people. So it had a political sense, but it's not against the American people, it's against the policy of the US government.
Teofilo Stevenson took the challenge, learned from his experience in 1971 in Cali, Colombia, and beat Bobby Dwayne very badly.
And this Cuban is handling Bobic absolutely with ease. And the legend of Bobic absolutely being destroyed here. And Stevenson is on his way to a famous victory. And the legend of Dwayne Bobic is completely shattered.
I knew, even when I was there, I knew what the welcome home was going to be like, because I'd seen it before. I'd seen it for other winning athletes.
The name Teofilo Stevenson and his figure became idols, not only for the Cuban people, but he became an icon for Cuban athletes, particularly boxers.
After his Olympic triumph, Stevenson was offered millions of dollars to defect and turn professional. He dismissed the opportunity with a response that has since entered both boxing and Cuban folklore.
I don't change my paper for all the dollars in the world.
Stevenson remained untouchable. Gold medal #2 in Montreal in '76.
Oh, he's got it.
And in Moscow 4 years later, a hat-trick of Olympic crowns.
Stevenson has got it. The third gold is in his hand. Teofilo Stevenson of Cuba, 1972, 1976, and now 1980.
As Stevenson left the coveted Olympiad, an air of invincibility enveloped the entire squad, led by middleweight Ariel Hernandez and a marauding, imposing, intimidating 6'6" heavyweight called Felix Savon.
When I was a kid, I felt highly motivated watching our government and revolution leaders practicing sports. Sports like basketball, baseball and running. I was inspired by this and decided to try sports myself. First I tried track and field. Then I was persuaded to do rowing. Eventually I ended up doing boxing.